Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Welcome back to Goblins of Conquest.
Is there any way to tell if the return is spent or if it's still...
The rune seems to be dissolving and disappearing, which you could definitely do an Arcana with advantage, which is a nice close check. Once you're not incapacitated.
Is
You'll
it
be like...
City's laughter?
Yes. As you're on your knees, just grabbing your guts laughing.
Right.
Okay, so the runes themselves are
They dissolved, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the altar thing.
Okay, so you're sneaking up to the altar thing.
I look on it
Yes.
in wonder.
All of the ashes,
As I investigate.
all of the soot and ashes that were in the ancient scrolls of knowledge have all been destroyed because of the explosion. But you can give me an investigate roll.
Yeah.
Never hurts to check.
18.
Damn, that's not bad. So immediately you come up to the altar and you're looking at it. You're like, what did the rangers see that got him so curious that made him set off the trap? And you're looking, and all of a sudden you're seeing the 4 little alcoves that are now completely evacuated, all of the ash that's there. One seems to have a thicker wall than the others. So you're looking at the alcove. There's alcove.
Oh. Okay, so like how we
So inside the base of the altar, it's got the bookshelves. Think bookshelves.
Okay.
The back wall on one of them is further towards you and less recessed.
Oh, so
It could be a false back.
Yeah, it's definitely a false back. I want to do the thing that rogues do, where they like
The investigate, check your traps.
do that one.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you just did.
Oh, okay.
It seems safe.
It seems safe.
It seems safe.
Can I open it? Can I?
Whip out your these tools and go click.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do that, and the panel kind of like falls down, and you see it looks like some holy vestments wrapped up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Pulls out the extendable tool. Cringe as the panel just kind of like, and you see what look like clothes folded up very respectfully. You want to reach and grab it?
I'll investigate again.
Okay, on your next turn you can investigate again if you're too cheeky.
I am.
Okay.
She almost got the
So what does the paladin do while she's messing around?
I will check the next alcove.
So you go right here, or you gonna like go right there?
Go right there.
Right there? Okay. So you're looking at the alcove and you're basically seeing that it's another one of the goblin gods because it is the Stalker. And you're obviously recognizing from the mosaic it's like a shadow within a shadow within a shadow within a shadow. It's an annoying bugbear god who is Stalker. He takes the form of a slow shadow in varying sizes from 2 to 20 feet in length. Basically, he's a murder bugbear god. as the echo of his laughter is almost to the painful level.
And then I'm going to move to the edge of the next set of the next trap and keep anybody else from approaching it.
So like right there, or are we talking closer?
Right here, so
Right there.
as in here and more here we
So right here.
It's perfect. It's not.
No, that's good. No, get that in the
So
way
you
that I don't get
travel
hit.
through there is what you're saying, Ru?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so as soon as you are cautiously like skirting away from it, the second your foot gets within 5 feet of it when you're walking through this little spot here, all of a sudden you're like being really cautious, like guys, don't get near me. And you're kind of sidestepping defensively, got your little shield up. You're like, don't get near. Immediately you start to see the rune edges start to glow with white light, and the rune spins up, and then when the rune explodes in this like poof of white sparkles, and absolutely nothing seems to happen for a second. For like a hair's breadth. We're gonna move through.
I'm sorry. All right.
We'll see the recorder right behind you. So.
It is.
Yeah. So
Damn
your
it.
plastic
I was
bag
looking for
noise
it.
is louder than us. So for a hair's breadth, the white motes of light are just dissolving like little bits of snow. And you think, okay, cool, great, we got away with it. Nothing's happening.
As he grabs a handful of dice.
I'm not rolling these, that's the best part. As immediately that happens and it explodes. All of a sudden, as the sparkles starts to evaporate in your eyes. All of a sudden, you feel this like popping sound, especially while he's still laughing. And all of a sudden, little motes of light pop into little floating winged chunks of ice with long hooked noses.
I'm gonna guess it's not though.
For a goblin, they probably think it's nice and adorable. And these things start immediately looking around for trouble.
I think they're so.
Methods.
Methods. They're
So-
kind of.
I'm at home.
So immediately they're materializing right in front of your face, but thankfully not exactly in front of you. They are very small. They look like that. Only these are made of ice, moving. Super cool. We'll just leave the page open. And they're floating at like the 3-foot mark, and they're looking all around. And of course, let's just say all of them are locking their eyes on you because you are the closest one. But they're like moving around, especially with him laughing. A couple of them are like,
I'll
go ahead and
just
roll
do it.
initiative.
Is that everybody or just
Everybody.
Is this piece of furniture I'm standing
Oh no,
on?
you can still roll initiative with advantage because you get to make your saving throws to get out of your laughter.
Oh, with it. Oh, I'll just roll them at the same time, right? Black for save then. And then
Well, you roll the save at the beginning of your turn.
oh, okay.
So,
So that's
what did our paladin get? I see a match here. So, what did our rogue get?
5.
Oh my god.
Wow, we are overachievers tonight.
What did the laughing bugbear get?
I got a 16 to save, or
He's just gonna grab open and laugh.
initiative is
only initiative right
17.
17. What did our cleric get?
9.
9. And our ranger that's on the ground
6.
smoking. Wow. This
That's what I said, overachievers.
Right?
Overachievers tonight.
Speak for yourself. I had
So, between the cleric and the paladin, who's got the best stats?
Yeah, I don't think everyone did that.
Okay. Good to know.
Texas, not like that.
Okay, so first comes Ty. He's laughing his ass off, but it's your turn.
Did you want me to? Okay. Yeah. Got an 18 for save.
Okay, that'll make her save.
So he's kind of rolling around, laughing, and he's coming to, and he's like, looks around at everyone like, literally, they all saw that. So he's gonna stand up and start brushing himself off as he realizes that the Mephits are there. And
So remember, the save is at the end of your turn. So I'll give you that you can stand up.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the problem with that one. It's got the saving throw at the end of the turn.
So you don't get to do anything.
Yeah. So
You get
right
to
now,
save, that's huge.
yeah. So I'm standing up and I'm still laughing. And looking around like my wits are starting to come back. And
Am I laughing so hard I see white sparkles, or is that minutes in the air?
right. So that's my turn. Is I'm saving and coming out.
So immediately these two are going to head towards you because they're little magic jerks, big time magic jerks, and they're
kind of cold.
oh.
Yeah.
So the first one's going to go ahead and claw the paladin.
Do you need someone short?
Will a 14 hit you? Okay, he doesn't like that. The next one will claw you. Will a 12 hit you? They didn't like that. It sucks. We expected more stuff. Okay, so. Actually,
Okay.
okay. Each one get region.
Yeah, that was it. That was a pretty D6 though. Yeah,
Pretty decent.
I was like, that's big.
Did it go through this hour? It could have gone through this table.
Yes.
I didn't see the expression.
I assumed it sounded like. No, continue on.
Okay.
Side quest, looking for the lost eye.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of know what my general action is going to be.
So immediately this one is going to cast a spell. It's doing this 8 hits. And immediately, within 120 feet, let's see, going to cast it.
Apparently there's a magical dice portal under there. You gave it a 14 and you gave it a 6.
Yeah, that's transmogrification.
So it's going to immediately a fog cloud is summoned that just blasts fog.
From where?
Basically, it's centered right here, so it's a 2 square. So you, both goblins, are stuck in this fog cloud. So while in the fog cloud,
That's enough. We don't need any more.
everything is heavily obscured.
Oh.
Doesn't do any damage. It's just basically you're in peace fog. So you can't see shit, which could be good. It means that shit can't see you.
Yes.
It does.
So down.
And that one's gonna come after the both of you. Because you laugh so bad. Well, 14 hit you.
14 will not. I have 15.
He comes swinging at you with his little sharp claws and misses you by a lot. Probably because
Catching my breath. Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be the paladin's turn. And they're literally that size too. They're small. Teeny tiny small.
Which is a teeny tiny or small.
Yes. Both. Okay, so you're going to give one of them an attack of opportunity. Which Well, 9. Well, a 8 hit you. Okay, he swings effortlessly in the air, practices at the edge of the fog. What are you gonna do?
I'll start moving your distance.
Okay. Probably want to move one more. Well, actually, no, within reach. What'd you get? You swing your sword, and what it is you're still seeing that motes of light. Realize, God, I don't believe I set off that magic room. So I don't have enough team members watching me right now to turn that 2 into something effective.
There's an
There
inspiration.
you go.
No, I never got a chance to get back up, unfortunately. I don't think from after the heal.
You go where you're standing.
Yep.
Okay, so Claire, fog cloud explodes, you healed the goblin, and also the fog cloud engulfs the poor goblin.
And I can't see anything.
It's heavily obscured, so you can easily walk this way. Or you could brazenly walk through the cloud.
I can't see these creatures, so I don't know.
If you're going to walk over here, you
Yeah, Google starts in the way she's huge. Okay. Dinosaur, come on.
Okay, so you're basically you're walking around this fog cloud, but as soon as you look over, you see little icicle flying impish creatures. Okay, and what's your DC save? And it's a dex, right?
Make a range spell attack against the creature.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm gonna see my game.
Yep.
So dirty 20.
Immediately you reach your hand out and you make the gesture, you say the word, and a skeleton hand spiritly comes out. Now, which one are we using? Okay, comes wafting out across the. It's disturbing the fog, and it comes up and touches the blaster. Now, what kind of damage does it do? Necrotic. Good to know. Okay, so go roll your damage. 6 points. Okay, and immediately you see, like, you hit it, it responds. I wasn't sure what the gesture was.
What?
Gesture.
Oh, I like this.
Okay, so you go with your standing and
Close your good for now.
okay,
Because, this sucker's got range, so.
and you don't want to flutter. Okay, so that brings us to the ranger. In the fog cloud, realizing what just happened.
What happened?
This might have, in fact, I want you to have a question. How tall is that furniture that I'm standing in front of?
It is taller than you.
Okay, so you
are safe. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, because I mean, since he's laying on the ground, he may not be visible either.
Oh, also,
You're in the
obscured
fog
me.
cloud.
We're also in a fog cloud, that's true.
Yeah.
Is that where you say?
Realize that during your performance evaluation, this might denote how much point you can receive as well.
So, unfortunately, so that's going to be half my movement to get back in.
Yep.
So I got 15 feet left, which gives me huge. So what I'm going to do with the rest, I'm going to, as my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and, because I'm little escape, I'm going to go ahead and try to hide.
Okay.
So I'm going to just go.
You do a hide. You're heavily obscured, so
Yeah.
you can easily hide in plain
Okay,
sight.
so I'm going to, I got an awesome 11 for myself.
You believe that you kind of crouch down.
Yeah.
Like, you.
And while because I'm still within the fog. That's the problem. So while I'm hiding, I'm gonna speak over and try to like trying to get a little tighter around the corner of that alcove.
Okay.
But yeah, like my action is to move some.
He does that, and I'm like,
You actually hear the Flintstones little piano tippy toe movement.
And that brings us to the road.
I can't see anything. I don't know there are monsters, and now I can't see what's in front of me. So I think I'm gonna back up. I'm just gonna cautiously back.
So about right there, you're
Until,
at 5.
until I can see again.
Okay. You only use 10 feet of movement.
Oh, there you go. And I'll go that direction to see what they're looking at.
You share a square with the cleric. We're small.
They're on my back.
Are you good there? Do you want to move somewhere else?
Well, I can see now that there are
Two.
That guy.
There's a trio of little floating ice guys.
now. I'll shoot.
Okay, go for it.
Alright.
Now you shoot the closest one.
Yes. Guys.
Yeah.
I got a 25.
Okay, so they didn't see you coming. You got an ally. Actually, you don't have an ally, Jason. But you came out of basically they didn't see you coming, so you can shoot it quick damage.
Yeah. That's a 6.
What the conjure D6 is?
I do want to conjure D6.
It's magically delicious.
Yay.
Here's a D20. I'm like, oh, maybe it was this. So that was the
Alright.
thing.
So plus 16.
16. Okay, so you come out with your little short bow ready, and you poke the arrow into it. And you saw where there's a necrotic ice thing, right? And your arrow slips in there, and it's made of ice, so you can see the arrow slip through. As soon as the arrow stops its momentum, it starts to crack and fracture from the inside out. And it kind of like looks your direction and just starts doing this whole 3-year-old temper tantrum thing that immediately results in it exploding in a kind of like this kind of area effect. I don't know why I'm doing that. This kind of area effect of ice shards go exploding everywhere.
Nice. Does it damage the next one?
It doesn't. You notice the ice shards that hit that guy kind of like just bounce and absorb into it effortlessly. By the way, that's slightly terrifying. You see that?
I can dash, disengage, or hide.
You could always finish your movement or you're behind a friend.
Yes, I hide.
Okay, go where and see how well you play. Everyone who loves you, they'll tell you you hit amazing.
I think it's true.
You were so excited
But
about your
I was
hit.
like,
Jumping up and down, screaming, kill shot, under your skirt, screaming, kill shot.
stop that.
Get out of my robes. Okay, so top of the order.
Is that one more then?
That one's gone. Exploded.
Yeah. Take
So
that.
Bugbear catches his breath. He's like, oh, I'm gonna kill the next elf I see. What's going on, guys? Why is there all the fog here?
Right?
Why are there little floating guys in my face? Oh wait, all of a sudden your vision clears. There's just one.
And that's when I start chanting and bringing forth a pinch of sand and just blow it out as I cast sleep. In a 20-foot radius, and I realized that the paladin was in the center of it, but it will start at the lowest hit point of creatures first.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel the mist of sand fall over you.
So what's your full hit points? So how many hit dice worth of sleep did you cast?
Well, I did the standard, so it's 5d8. So I got a total of 30.
Total of 30. Okay, so with the first one you hit, he starts to fall asleep and he's falling out of the sky.
Does he smash?
He'll take 6 points of damage from crashing.
It doesn't wake him up, does it?
I'll give it to you that no, it doesn't. So that way you completely nerf your spell with that. Really, because the other two kind of go, and then they keep.
Oh, they keep going. So I got one of them.
You got
like
one.
fighting.
Alright.
Finish it. Sub-Zero method. Okay, you good with where you're standing? He's slowly flat down and sleeping in your feet.
Oh, it's cute. If I were evil, you might be cute. I'm going to step around so that I'm flanking with Mr. Paladin.
So like this one of these.
That's fine.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. You do the bugbear shuffle to get across the room real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my total.
That was pretty good though.
Got one of them at least.
Don't kill yourself. So this guy doesn't like you coming up on him. He's gonna attack you for walking up on him. How dare you sneak up on him? Well, a mighty 12 hits you. As he swings at you with his tiny little arm, missing you by a few feet. He's tiny but ferocious. He thinks he's ferocious. And this one's going to go for the paladin, because he hasn't learned his problem yet. Or I'm hoping to get a natural 20. Because the only times I hit the paladin with a natural 20. So, Will, that 12 hit you as well. These guys are like, nyeh, 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 nyeh. So it's the paladin's turn. You have witnessed the arrow exploding in that one.
I'm going to smite the one between the one her and I.
Okay. And what's that do?
It adds 2d8, so 16.
16 will hit.
Okay, so 5, 12, 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
Oh, hold on.
This guy?
13.
Do you have strength or dex?
Yeah.
And what
16
kind of
points.
damage is that?
7 of it was radiant.
Okay, so what was the total?
13.
So you smash it with your sword, and holy light flares up your blade, and you beat the crap out of it. But it's still, it's still wanting to jack your stuff up. It's got all these stress cracks going through it. Okay, go with where you're standing.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
no, you're not.
So it is the cleric's turn. You see him smack that guy with his sword. What are you doing? This one? That one? Okay. The one which is not.
Aren't they both doing that?
Yeah. What'd you get? 8. It's your hand kind of like goes where head level would be a normal version, and goes walking right by your face. As this guy's right down here at your chest level. Everyone counts. Are you good with where you're standing? You want to move? Okay. It says you're using your evil necrotic hand.
Yes, sir.
Natural fingers.
The bad touch.
So Ranger,
Hey.
you're hiding in your little alcove there. Your bow is ready.
Yeah. Draw upon the multiverse and activate my Plano Warrior ability
Okay.
to turn my arrow to force damage as well.
You're not going to let the rogue outdo you with
Oh
the
yeah,
bow.
no. I'm gonna, and I'm also going to hit the one that's closest to that one.
Okay.
A
See?
13.
Okay.
Oh,
fire out there, hit it with the air, and you just see chunks come off of its midsection. And it's just like, it didn't like that. Okay, so you good with where you're standing?
Yeah, I think I am.
Sure.
The character is the player has a reason why he doesn't like being there, but the character honestly doesn't have any good reason. The character feels he's good enough.
So that brings us back to our rogue who thought she was hiding behind the cleric's legs.
Yeah,
I'm worried about air with effects smacking off.
over to the open spot.
That one right there, so right behind the ranger.
Yeah, and then you shoot.
Now remember, you do have an ally adjacent to both of them.
Oh, that means something.
Yeah,
That's the
that lets you then use your thing if you didn't hide successfully.
It's a snake attack.
It says this guy's waving his smiting sword in his face, going, look at me.
Yay. 24.
That will hit. Oh, Lordy. I think we're going to see a rinse repeat.
No, 8.
8. That's
Yeah, but don't you get dex? Well,
is that including your dex bonus?
on damage.
I'm sorry, it is 11.
Adds up.
That's a big difference between.
That is-
You know what the difference between 8 and 11 is?
Death?
Explosion.
Death?
The difference for that is
The paladin's not smiling anymore.
the difference is 4 points of ice damage to the paladin as it explodes.
I mean, sorry.
As you try to like duck behind your shield, but your legs are getting peppered with ice, exploding shardiness. It's almost like there's a reason the caster who put the wording glyph picked methods because they're douchebaggy little things. Take note when you get this spell. Take note from the douchey. She's doing math. Are you good with where you're standing?
She's thinking.
I think-
It's dangerous.
Okay. So top of the order.
I am going to step.
On the method.
Well, if I eat it, you try to explode.
Step because I see the flat for the breach.
Okay.
And I am going to unleash a booming blade on my staff. So as it's wreathed in the shimmering, like, aura, I go to strike it. I guess I should have stayed where I was. Oh well.
No, this
It's
makes
still
it
pointing.
dice. You technically,
He is threatening me.
but you gotta be opposite of each other.
Yeah, I can't do that from where I'm at because of the wall. But 19's gonna hit,
Oh yeah, oh definitely.
so 4 points of damage.
Okay. Is it blunt damage?
In this case, it's yeah, it's a regular hit.
So 4 points of blunt damage, which seems slightly less effective than normal. But what about the booming part?
Well, if it moves. So
Oh, if it moves, so it's covered in that glowing aura. You hear the crystals of ice actually start to sing.
I'm gonna walk away from it. See if it tries to attack. It can. Well, I was at 5 foot reach, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. But it is going to go ahead and when you took that step, it'll take that attack opportunity.
Okay. Well, technically, I was still within range, but
Well, when you move from here to here, it would have had an attack.
right. 15, 20.
Holy crap. Okay, so it hits you for a whole 3 points plus 3 points slashing and 1 point cold. As you just look back and realize it scratched you on the way by.
Yeah, don't be bitter.
Super Okay, so this guy is gonna look at you two bowcasters are killing his friends left and right. And he's gonna kind of gesture towards you guys, and poof, the fog cloud he summons on that covers the rest of this area.
Oh, with the other cloud that dissipated, is it off the concentration of the caster, or is it just sticks there?
It's a concentration, so it is evaporating.
So the other one that is
Once
evaporating.
wind disperses, that's why this guy is sleeping and his cloud is wafting the front of his head.
It's still there.
You can feed me some goblins.
And it's actually going to chase you.
So
how
it's
much
going to
damage
take.
does it take?
It's going to take a D8 of thunder damage. Oh, 1 point of thunder damage.
1 point of thunder damage. It's still alive. It's going to get you. It did not. It's still adjacent to you. That's the whole reason it took that move, because it did not get an attack of opportunity on you. It's just like, Okay, so what is the
I will step behind it,
bit closing the door?
rolling, and I will smack it.
Okay.
You know what? I will smack him again.
Burning all your smites.
I'm feeling you're stopping here anyway. So.
No. Why would you stop here? It's a perfectly good place to sally forward and continue.
17.
17 will hit.
10 sword and 9 radiant.
So you, of course, power up your lightsaber.
But strength.
That's the 10.
Bring that sword down, and for a second there, you're fat. Super fat. Well, if you guys give me a dex save.
Trying to get rid of another dice. You don't need one.
What'd you get?
6.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What'd you get for yours?
What's a fox?
Wow.
6 points of damage as ice shards explode out of its corpses before it hits the ground. As it starts to flutter down, as soon as one toe hits the concrete, it just explodes right
So your legs have little tiny razor cuts on them.
So it also did damage to its partner there, right?
His sleeping buddy. You nice. No damage. You see flicks of ice in its sleeping form. It's all curled up like a kitten. The ice just like collects on it. It just gets absorbed into it. Until he goes. I haven't been to Bugbear Gelato. So that brings us to our now trapped in fog.
I know, right? What the
Blame the goblins. They summoned the fog.
So, even if I take this way, there's still fog.
You feel safe if you go this way.
No, I'm saying if I went to
This way.
yeah, it would still be fog.
And you get to hear, you realize, hey guys, that you see the ice melting around the puddle of water. There's the sleeping method on the ground there. It's all cute little kitten all curled up. One wing is twitching.
Yeah, children.
Go over there, could draw. But if you chill touch it, then it just like
You could go to, I'll give you
Okay.
a draw.
But I can't say anything because I'm still brushing ice off. Sorry about
You
that.
want to go up there? Okay. It's almost like she doesn't want to walk up to it and make it explode her face. As you chill touch. And you know what it is you saw on the ground. What would you get? 6. Oh, God. And your chill touch goes across the room and hits the altar. Don't worry, it wasn't your gal.
Okay, I'm not worried.
No, her gal was over here. Which is why they put the big bad one right there, so any goblins going that direction set it off. Sounds like these alive games, especially when they commit genocide. So, good with where you're standing?
On the checklist of dead things to do. Commit genocide.
Right.
Okay, so that's going to lead us up to in the fog. You guys, what's going on?
Wouldn't the fog drop?
Well, it's slowly evaporating, but there's like no road wind currents here, so that's why I said fart.
And that's why I said I need a goblin.
Yeah. Because I did see the one explode before the fog. Right? So I didn't have to get too close. Get up there, yeah, see the one
As soon as
left.
you step back, you see the little sleeping one there.
Yeah.
Says the road breaker.
No, I think yeah, I don't think I have
Village creation.
I don't have enough movement to get up in there. Well, again, I don't want to get close because I saw that explode.
I mean, there is that.
Yeah.
Intel might be most of your dump stats, but
I have wisdom, not intelligence. And that, if anything, that would be a wisdom.
old hunter's trick. Don't run into exploding thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually recognize it's sleeping.
So
I'll let the figures deal with it.
okay.
I think I'm kind of good where there's. I'm not gonna explode that thing in front of the face as well.
That's good.
You're evil.
He's actually.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
a butcher.
never mind.
So our rogue is now hidden all alone in the corner.
Yeah. Is there anything I can pull out?
Well, you did see him get into the powder there for some reason. He was taking like attention to steal the dust that was there. And you know the altar had something if you can find your way back in there.
Yeah, I remember that part. I'm gonna cautiously walk forward while going. Yeah. No, towards the, towards the, where I was before.
This one?
No.
Oh, back over here? Okay, so when you get close, you can only walk, you can sort of clear up, and you realize that there's some kind of clothes folded nicely.
Yes, I'm going to investigate it.
Play dress up?
Naked.
As you kind of pull up these clothes, most of them start turning to dust on your touch.
I said investigate them.
Yes, as you're poking them. But one that doesn't seems to be a sort of little cowl headdressy thing.
Okay.
It's like a little skull cappy with like dangly cloth parts. Yeah, almost like the guys when he blends in with the cult and wears the little hat.
Right.
Perfect. I put it on.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, as soon as you put it on, you notice that there's a bit of a mild glow you're seeing on everything.
Oh.
It's got kind of a, what color do you contact?
Oh.
As your dot knowledge, as you say it.
Yeah.
Yellow. You see kind of a yellow glow on things.
I'll just look around. Looking.
Okay.
Perceiving, maybe even.
Perceiving. By the way, you guys outside here is walking away. You're doing this weird glow, yellow glowish. It's not like bright light from candlelight of yellow inside the cloud.
And the fog is starting to light up with the yellowish glow. That's not weird.
It's not weird at all. So what is the bugbear do?
Let's kill it!
It's obviously the ghosts come back together.
You can't see me.
So
Even
what
if
is
you
the
shot something.
bugbear going to do? This sleeping moment on
I'll step back 10 feet and kill it. I stand, 5 feet. But then I'm out of range. That did it, right?
Yeah.
I observe.
So you're going to coup de grace at 5 feet reach. And as soon as you bring your staff down on it, its head shatters, followed by a ringing tone and another shatter of ice, just missing you by 3 inches in front of your feet.
And I kneel down and pick up what's left of the head. So
As it's just like melted water.
I'll try that.
You have a bad habit of chewing your ice.
It's how it makes it sharper. A little bit shave off and nice. Okay, so the cloud is further evaporating.
You hear the bugbear's voice say something.
This horrible,
Wait, there's more of them by the door.
this horrible sound of chewing ice that you've never really heard before, because not many goblins can eat ice.
So we're looking around and we're seeing the fog.
You're seeing glow, yes.
So immediately you'd be like, there's somebody else over there. Let's kill it.
Okay. So, Paladin, it is your turn. You're seeing it's almost the yellow glow is dissolving to 2 small candle flame, like yellow glows.
I will make my way over.
Are you going into it?
Sure, why not?
As soon as you step closer to the altar, you immediately realize you're looking down at waist level, and there's these 2 yellow glows, and it's her eyeballs. Her eyeballs are glowing.
You hear them snort.
Hey, look what I found.
What, you pick her up?
I do.
Pretty
Give me an athletics roll to catch her.
I have so I
You
have.
want agility, acrobatics away from that?
That's exactly what I want.
Go for it. Let's see what the dice decide. I don't know.
20, 30.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you
he
try.
doesn't even know where I am now.
Okay. Well, that's your.
Except you glow.
It's kind of hard for you to hide now with glowing eyes.
But if I was behind you.
Yeah, go with your glowing eyes. Be like, why am I casting shadow? So you try to nimbly run away as he goes, shunk!
I just like backflip out of his reach.
Backflip out of his reach.
It's acrobatics.
Let's see which one. Death touch the blow.
It's like the other side of the altar.
So basically, after a few moments, the fog is dispersing. You guys realize that Giggle Snort has glowing yellow eyes, and she's wearing something close to what you've seen other hobgoblins wear as their holy vestments, but it's really fine.
But you heard me say.
It's like the best holy vestments you've ever seen, mixed with someone making Helm of Despair into weaving Helm of Despair into it, so it makes the user's eyes glow.
Can I see that? Yeah.
I'll give you your hit points back.
I'll give you the ability to live till tomorrow. 40 minutes.
Wait, let me hide first so I can
Hold
get
on.
that first shot at it.
Hold on. Let me take this off so I stop glowing.
It's going to be a moment where we remember the
I mean,
basilisk.
just remember, I'm like the trinket person. Like, it doesn't have to be anything that's worth anything.
I trade you this pinch of ash. It's rare, exclusive ash. It's a Comic-Con special. It's a GobbleCon special. And she literally puts her sack down, and she's like, "I've got some junk in the pot over here somewhere."
Actually, you know what? Since I have 3 of those, I'm gonna give one of those little pellets for some pride.
Okay, of the dried potion. Okay, so these are the finest vestments you've ever seen that had the symbols woven into them. The needlework shows off the great conflict of the gods. It's almost like each piece that lays down this way is totally scripted. And it's in the upper hobgoblin class of the and as soon as you put it on, your eyes immediately glow. Thank you.
You're done. Difficult
the evil yellow.
My wolf interest eyes go red because I still have that glowy. I'm feeling envious.
So who's going to check out the door?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead.
Okay, you go up to this door. This is a solid stone door.
I'm going to like investigate on the way.
Okay.
For more traps. I think that's a straight up 9 for me.
Coast is clear.
Coast is clear to the traps.
No traps.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess I'll perception or is it perception or investigate for pulling up the door?
Depends which way you change. Perception would be for traps, but investigate would be for the man in rooms.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna give it an investigation. Natural 20.
You believe this door is completely safe to open from what you're seeing. You're seeing no wires, no hooks, no nothing. It just looks like it's a very heavy stone door.
Yeah. I'm sure it's a little. I'm gonna because I'm still hurt. I'm not gonna push the door open yet.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm little, so I don't know how well I can push it open versus some of our other.
That doesn't work.
He's dirty boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah. So it looks like
Okay.
we got the same passage ahead.
I so do.
Yeah. Okay.
I listen to the ones to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I have to too, so we'll make a run to be a easy girl.
Bye, Dave.
Come back and do it.
We all ask ourselves.
So where we left off, the goblin had checked out the door for traps and he was 100% sure there are no traps. He just needs someone strong to open that door.
Got it.
I was critical 20. I was natural 20 confidence.
Metagaming point of view,
Alright,
well, it's 20.
I figure I felt like that hanging. That same hangman's of confidence that you get with the natural 1.
Yeah. Only it hurts less than. Okay, so you Paladin come over. There it is. Come over and give me a strength check. You grab that door and it shimmies for a second and then opens up no problem to a long, dark, dusty hallway. Are you opening the door?
Yeah.
Okay, so you open the door in, and you notice that right here in this wall, there seems to be a loose section of stone wall that actually isn't really stone wall, or it's counterbalanced so well that it's meant to hinge, and it looks like it's kind of like swaying nonchalant. Especially since you went up and you went roof to the door. It looked like maybe once upon a time it contained a trap, or maybe it's a secret hiding place that's blatantly obvious. So who's going in there first?
I still want to take a rest.
Okay.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm at 10 out of 25 right now.
He exploded.
Yeah.
Well, why did he open the door before testing?
Because he was sure it's safe.
Oh, I was pointing out that
Door itself is safe.
when we're ready to move on, this way is safe.
Definitely save it for a long rest.
Okay, so you're going to close the door.
Sure.
Okay, you kind of like heave the door back closed and you're going to snap back in position. But you guys are going to go through the secret path. You do know the secret way of opening and closing the secret door.
Sure.
Especially since you didn't close it, maybe difficult for yourself.
Did we want to rest here? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't mind this.
Seems safe now. Other than being
We already
like,
said all of
yeah,
the
I
weird
mean,
stuff.
I wouldn't mind even if it's a short rest, I'm fine. It's however long a rest you get.
I don't like the smirk on your face.
And all the traps reset.
Nope.
If only. Then come the giant trees in the little hallway you went down. Get on the shrubbery! Let Army on the shrubbery! So you guys. Yeah. The wizard in about 2 levels.
Get on there now.
okay, Miss Chill Touch.
Have we searched the other alcoves? I want to search the other alcoves.
The other alcoves have nothing of some of the little broken religious symbols.
Civic ruins.
It's almost like someone left these two to bait someone to go through the room. Because remember, you guys are taking the secret religious back door this time.
The big bomb on secret inside.
And you,
Yeah.
especially the cleric was getting the idea that you came in the secret back door. Because not any Joe Schmo would have been able to figure out that door you opened with the combination of the creation story. and then the little second secret little thing there that you just opened up to open this room. You're definitely getting the instincts that you're using the priest's secret exit as the entrance. Which could be cool. So you guys are taking a long rest. Okay, so are you doing it in this room?
Yes.
Or are you retreating to like the hallway and squatting in the hallway?
Stay here. We already know what the
Squatting in the hallway means a whole different conversation than talking about goblins.
You know, I just want to make sure. So you guys basically take your long rest. Is anyone staying on watch, or you just all chilling and giving you rest on?
I think we're going to rotate. I either like the first or last watch.
Okay.
I'll have the middle watch. But I want to be sitting. I want to be resting on the furniture. I'll take the middle watch.
Things are quiet. You know, you notice that there's the occasional little like bug crawling across through here. You know, obviously none of these little bugs set off any rewards. On the holiday. Okay. So you guys basically take your long rest. Nothing happens for the eerie time where you can't really tell how much time has passed. Your underground creatures are used to that. So you guys basically finish your rest. Somebody's making some kind of food, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm making food.
Okay.
Checking how good this food is now and then.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
You're just whipping out some
Oh, yeah.
rations, which is like dried mushrooms and stale agony bread. So you guys know the door just requires a good heave to open it up. So after you guys finish your long rest, what do you do?
Braid the leftovers into the window.
Okay.
Wait for someone to open the door. Because
Yeah.
pretty much all I see.
Okay, so you're going up, and 13, you hit the door, and it kind of resists you. I was surprised you didn't use your saving phase, but as he goes into the door,
That was just
and you walked in quite well. Anybody else want to go up and bump the door?
Just need a hand.
So the bugbear comes up, puts one big hand on the door.
15.
And the door goes in. Okay, so you have the...
And don't say you lose.
So you see just this corridor where it's going around a corner, big 10-foot wide corridor. It seems to have seen battle long ago. There's like scuffs in the floor of the ceiling, like you can see people shooting weapons in the hallway. Looks like
Brown stains.
no stains actually. It's absolutely clean of stains.
If there were a battle, there'd be like remnants of something, like blood stains.
Do you guys somebody want to go around the corner there?
I'm gonna, well, you know, I probably, at least, if I didn't see it, I heard about the moving walls in that immediate one.
Yeah, let's swing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna try to look at that before going around the corner.
Okay, so you're slowly, cautiously.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You look at this and immediately recognize it's some kind of trap.
Yeah.
Probably been sprung. Then you kind of safely peek around over here. So you want to give me an investigate or a perception?
I'm gonna do. I'm more confident with my perception, honestly.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the easier perception.
So I'm giving you your passive perception plus the investigate.
Okay, yeah. I'll
So passive, I'm on and I'm giving you 14.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll bet.
So as you're getting ready to investigate,
Okay.
you're noticing that long dark hallway, dark vision hallway, two big stone doors.
Yeah.
Before the doors, though, is a pile of logs that leave only like a little 4 foot. If the doors are open, you can crawl over. But you
Okay.
go ahead and roll your investigate.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate.
Whole bunch more information.
Alright, let's see. No, I got a whole lot of 3. This thing needs to be warmed up for that.
The coast is clear, some kind of booby trap is set off already, and there may or may not be dust or body underneath the wood. You got good perception. There's probably squishy pancake people under that wood.
Yeah, so.
I'm gonna step up there and take my quarterstaff and start lifting the door a little bit,
Okay, so
so
you
he
roll.
can kind of kneel down and peek into it and see what's.
Are you guys like the little? Yeah.
As soon as you do that, you realize there's racks that are very round shaped. That as you look down the hallway and see the logs piled up down there, and you're noticing there's a slight incline in this floor. So possibly there was some kind of booby trap where something would set off these logs to go rolling down, picking up momentum and possibly squishing anything there.
But we don't see logs.
You see
Well,
No,
logs
we don't see
here.
logs.
It seems to have been sprung.
Okay.
It's great for him.
Good. I think it's $2 more. How's that seem? Or is it one of those of that trio? There's the big old wine cask
That
rolls
goes
down
rolling down.
and explodes.
So who's going to do what down this ominous hallway that can't surely have any kind of traps or wards or anything like that?
Is it safe?
I'm not so certain.
Your passive 14, I will give you that you notice there's an indent in the floor.
Okay,
Might have
yeah.
been a trigger for said trap.
Yeah, I know there was a trap here. I don't know if there's any way for it to go off some more, considering we already had some other traps go off on us. I'm a little gun shy at the moment about traps.
Especially magical traps. You
Yeah.
can't do much against magical traps unless your magic guy tells you about it.
I'm gonna go sneak between the Thursdays into the hallway.
That's always weird.
No, into the hallway.
So you're actually going into the hallway.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I want to search for traps and stuff that are not the obvious
So you want to do passive perception or investigate?
investment.
Okay. How can your dice betray you?
4.
4.
It's all clear, guys.
Oh, clear.
Alright, go check it out.
It's not my job.
not the rogue's job. It's not the rogue's job.
I look over at you and I'm like, I look over at Paladin and I'm like, it's not their job.
It's like totally in the contract.
Other duties as assigned.
The best one ever. That's the best caveat you can do.
Well,
Deep subject.
alright, well, I'm gonna walk forward
How much?
10 feet.
Imagine she's going.
That's exactly what I
You're
do.
creeped forward and you're like giving them the gesture that all is safe. Come on up.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so what's our paladin cleric
Come on, Fred.
I'm looking at
doing? Okay, how far are you following behind, or are you following like right up to it? Like,
Well, you can stand behind the goblin.
Safely.
now safely, we talking 5 feet behind, or
No, we're talking. I'm back there.
back there?
I'm waiting for Twinkle Toes to trigger something. So.
Okay, so
Tickle
everyone's basically
Yeah,
holding action for the rogue to go next, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so rogue, what are you doing next? Investigating? Give me an investigation roll.
3!
I'm gonna
Retire that dice.
Going in the wrong
The
direction
coast
here.
is clear.
I'm gonna investigate again.
Well,
10.
I was gonna say before you
You,
do it, I move forward.
you reinforce your idea that it is safe.
I move forward 10 more feet.
So,
I'm gonna. Okay, I'll let the dice settle.
as soon
We're very
as
close, Kat.
It looks safe to me.
the
Keep going.
rogue takes 5 feet forward, immediately, she takes one pair of steps forward sneakily. All of a sudden, she looks up on the ceiling, and all of a sudden, a magical room, a ward even starts doing the whole swirling thing.
See, told you.
This is what you get for having the short people look for traps.
And immediately, it
There are
goes
no traps on the ground.
poof and like blasts down the tunnel.
Is there
So-
any way to save?
Pretty much everyone in the group, give me a wisdom saving throw, 14 or higher.
Yeah, let's do that.
17.
Hey! 19!
Oh my god.
19.
8.
We can't have you die just so you
Oh,
have
no, that's
Really
not
not.
going to do what happens.
So immediately,
We'll spare you.
all of you feel the whoosh of this magic energy come over you. You're just like, whatever. And pretty much all of you are taking quick, all my body parts are here. And it almost is one. You all look at the cleric. And she's just standing there like this, blinking at some light show you're not really seeing.
And my eyes are open, so that's got to be creepy.
And she basically failed her save versus hypnotic pattern. So you're just looking at these lights.
I think it's definitely the worst thing that could happen.
So what are the rest of you doing while she's
On
basically
the console.
totally at your whim?
Cool.
And by the way, if somebody shakes her out of it, shake her out of it.
I'd like to take this opportunity that I probably will never have again to do exactly that.
Okay? You give her the big
I'm
slap.
going to grab her shoulder and just.
1 point of damage as you get the pimp slap. The pimp named Bobby!
Only time
10 feet away, he's warming it up.
Not that I wanted to hit my wife. I had to hit my wife.
But that's not
If she could have,
In the end, she thanked me.
So immediately you get slapped. You just feel your cheek warm from a blow as the booger is looking at you nonchalant with his head.
I had to do that.
Anger. That was my face. And be like, step away.
Okay, so
Put Aconite in front of me.
So are you guys continuing this same pattern instead of the goblin up ahead?
No, at this point I'm like, screw this.
I'm gonna investigate the ceiling.
Okay.
Now that you've triggered it.
So you guys take quite a few minutes slowly creeping towards the end. When you guys all end up here, you realize that there is a slightly fresher than before corpse under these wood logs. The corpse looks like it's probably 20, 30 years old. You know, it's not completely desiccated with the dust.
Can I reach its pockets?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there and
Question. Can we get it out from underneath?
Technically, you're going to have to move these wood poles to get the doors open, unless you can send someone really small and strong over the pipe. Basically, it's like a log.
I got small.
Yeah, we got the small part.
Somebody uncover that and I can.
No, I'm getting into its pockets.
It's squished currently. You need someone
So
to
I
get
can't get its
You
pockets.
can't get into its pockets yet.
Get the logs off and I can react.
Can you wait to reanimate it until I look at its pockets? Yes.
Okay, so two people can work together to get those logs off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
I mean, I can try.
I go walking up there. I guess I better get this.
I've got a little
I'm
bit of
just
strength.
kidding.
So
you're going to start doing your ranger trick of this is how we get logs off the thing.
yeah, I'm gonna try.
This is
I got like athletics, right?
Yep, athletics.
19.
Yeah, you're having. What'd you get? Okay, so between the two of you, after about a minute's work,
I kind of step back and I'm like,
your supervisor,
Grab one of them.
you guys kind of pull the logs off
so I got a splinter that
so
was
you have
like
a
gashed my
clearing
head.
of one side. Which
Oh,
side is
one.
on?
Actual.
So you have this crushed human corpse.
It's more like a
You get like right.
wooden dagger.
Okay, are you
Oh,
familiar with it?
it's so rough.
Okay. And all of a sudden the corpse starts doing the whole Michael Jackson Thriller shuffle. And it stands up and you're just seeing like pulverized spare. Anywhere there's a spare bone, it's pulverized.
Spare bone?
Spare bones well, you got one on each forearm, right?
Those aren't spare.
Spares.
Spares.
And your magic's like knitting him kind of back together so you now have a skeleton servant standing there for you.
Empty your pockets.
And it kind of puts its hands in the pockets and they just kind of like rip and shred. And
Take
some
off
things come falling out. You get about 21 silver coins, 4 gold coins, and what looks to be a wedding.
4 gold?
4 gold and a wedding. Okay, so you guys have the side here cleared. You guys want to go ahead and try to muscle your way through these even bigger doors.
And afterwards. So we need to get these doors open and I'll send him through first.
19? Okay, you get up there in this big, heavy-duty stone door. You just hit up against it. You realize it doesn't open, it opens out. And it's slowly, as you're starting to push it open, you're hearing this wet, sticky, slidey sound. That as soon as you get the door slightly open, mud plops inside. As literally like a few inches of mud is starting to run inside where you're opening the door. So when you open the door, you're in this nice octagonal room. Immediately, by the way, both of you guys as holy types are recognizing what this is. This is the sacrifice pole. That this is what it looked like when you had a culture. Nowadays, it's each god's weapon into a post where you pull the god's weapon you want to choose and smash something's head, the weapon back, push the weapon back to the post. This is the actual religion it's based on, which each weapon has a weapon holder, of course all the weapons are missing.
I'm grading the upper big time there.
And the big thing is, when you're pushing this, you're realizing that there's a thick, nasty, goopy mud in here. And as you look up, you kind of realize that there's a hint of fresh air and a grate about 100 feet above you. And obviously, rainwater has been pouring down here, but with all these doors closed, it's nasty swamp.
So fantastic is what you're saying.
Until you goblins get out there and you're almost hip deep in the mud.
Yeah, I didn't say it.
The rest of you guys can be like mid lower leg thick of mud. As you're pushing the door open and some of the slop is just coming in. By the way, yes, extremely difficult terrain, and if you do any running or activity like fighting, you have to do a DC 10 save dex-wise to not fall on your ass in the mud. So as you guys open the door, you see the altar. You get told it's almost closing time.
5 minutes.
That's a good place to run it over there.
And we made 4.
Not yet. If you would have powered through to this room and then take the rest, yes. I'll tease you with that door.
Well, the reason I want 4 is because I push my intelligence up and get another +1 on that.
Obviously, you'll be beating yourself over. Why didn't I recognize word of glyphic or glyph of word?
Right.
Does anyone mind if I take the conjured sit dice?
No. All right. And Bugbear, give me an Arcana roll just for giggles.
Laughter.
Just for giggles. And don't forget to write down if you had inspiration.
I think I should have gotten inspiration because I was all sorts of.
Well, why didn't you tap your player's character sheet so I can do the thing? You're supposed to remind me when you're playing a character.
I thought it was way your job with the talking part. It's like I
Did you want
bring
more
this
from me?
thing into my
I got
character.
a 15.
Okay. You got a 15? You definitely think, from what you saw with the insects moving when you progressed, that these wards were probably either set to something super specific that just average living creature didn't set it off. Specifically, it was you guys getting close to it. So it's probably these glyphs were worded to something like evil, the Evil Goblin.
They knew we were coming.
Or actually, our ranger. What's his alignment?
Chaotic Evil.
Okay, so
Oh, I thought he was.
What? Oh.
Well, out of character, I thought.
yeah. Are you one of the ones you guys saying?
Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.
Hello, this is Eric.
And Wendy Strog with Stone Valley Hobby and Games.
We sell board games, card games, role-playing games, and supplies. We have thousands of Magic the Gathering cards available, carry Kickstarter products, and work with veteran-owned small businesses to bring you our own line of products.
We are a small business retailer, but we offer competitive prices, a loyalty system, and free shipping on orders over $100.
As a military veteran myself, I'm a strong supporter of our armed forces, their families, and contractors out there doing the hard job. So any order from an AA, AE, or EP address will be shipped absolutely free.
Remember, StoneValleyGames.com, where we take your leisure seriously.
Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.
That's helpful.
At least I wasn't the one that failed.
You failed the dex throw.
No,
And weren't you the one?
barely made it.
Weren't you the one that commented there was too light to throw from here?
Yeah. But you have 5